Okay, good morning to all of you. Myself, Professor Bhageshri Lachwani from Ahmedabad Institute of Technology. Today we are here for the subject data structure, and the topic that we are going to cover is operations of array. In that, particularly we will cover the merging of two sorted arrays. What we have to do in that, basically two arrays we are given. In the two array, first we have to do the sorting, then we have to merge the two arrays. Just as an example, array A and array B that given in the example here. Just see here all of you. Like array A has elements 1, 5, 9, 11, 13. Array B has elements 2, 4, 5, 6. So if I am counting the number of elements present in both the arrays, that means array A has n equals to 5. That is written on the right side. Just see here. Array B has elements 2, 4, 5, 6. That means 4 elements will be there. So n will be 4. Now it's time to merge. See, read the operation name very clearly. Merging of sorted arrays. That means our first task is to sort the array and second is merge the arrays. That means ultimately we have to take the third array, that is namely we are taking as array C. So what that array output will be, we have to merge the two arrays, that means array A and array B. So array A has 5 elements, array B has 4 elements. So first of all, the new array that we will make is array C that has 9 number of elements. 5 plus 4 will be 9. Now it's time we have decided the array length. Now how the values will be put down. Array A has, we have to one by one compare the values. Now just see here, 1 is the first element of array A that we will compare with the second array's first element 1 and 2. Which is the lower value? That is array A has the lower. So that will be first copied out into array C. That is the one number value. For the array A, we will use the I loop. For the array B, we will use the J loop. For the array C, we will use the K loop. The logic is first I, J and K. Three parameters will be put on the index 0. That means initially I will be 0, J will be 0, K will be 0. Now, when we are comparing A of I is less than A of J, sorry, B of J, that means 1 is less than 2, condition is true. At that time, C of K will be equals to A of I. That means whatever value of A or B that is lower, that is copied into the new array, that is the C. With that, if suppose the value of A array is smaller value, like here A1 is less than 2. So what the next element we have to compare? Now we will increment the counter of array A as well as counter C. That means the next comparison will be with the 5 and 2. Additionally, we are also incrementing the value in the pointer C. Why? The reason is that whether the value of A array or the value of B array, whichever value is minimum, that value is put down into array C. That means ultimately the counter of C array you have to increment every time. Every time. Plus whatever has the minimum value, either array A or array B, that counter you have to increment. That is the main logic. We will see with the example so you will be more clear. Just take here, see that the discussion we have already done. Variable 3 we will take I, J and K. I to scan the array A, J to scan the array B, and K to scan the number of copied element into the C. Initial condition is basically we will put on the I0, J0 and K0. Just read the statement, you will be more clear. Since the ith value of the array A is smaller than the jth value of the array B, that means 1 is less than 2. So what we have to do? We have to copy the 1 from array A to array C. So it is copied into the C and I and K counter are incremented. That means now I will become from 0 to 1. I will be shifted from 1 to 5 next time. With that, K is also every time we have to increment. So K will be from 0 to 1. That means the new empty space where we will compare. Now put the new value. So it will be at the k equals to 1. Now I equals to 1 and j equals to j. Just compare 5 is less than 2. Condition is false. So at that time, we have to put b of jth value into the c of k. Just read the statement here. B of j is less than a of I. So c of k, that means in the c array, what value we will copy? That is the second array of copy element. That is b of j. And what counters we have to now increment? The counters of j and k. So j is incremented and k is incremented. Now j will be now on the first position, j will be now on the first, and k will be now on the second. Now we will compare a of 1 with j b of 1, that is 5 is compared with 4. Again 4 is minimum, so we will copy the 4 into the C array and we will increment the counter of j and k. So now j will be 2, k will be 3. Again we will compare 5 and 5, both are equal. See, if both are equal, then you can take one in the sequence. Like first value of array A you can take. Okay, so it will be incremented. So 5 will be copied, then I will be 2. Again 5 and 9 are compared, so 5 will be taken, increment the value of j and like on. Okay, so this were the steps for merging of two sorted elements arrays. Sorry. Now for the programming point of view, just see here. First we will take three arrays, a of 30, b of 30 and c of 30. Two variables we will take as an n1 and n2. N1 for the number of total elements in array A, N2 for number of total elements in array B, and C will be the total of A array and B array. Okay, so just we will take from the user first the indexes of n1 and n2. So first printf will be number of elements in the first array, that is n1. We will scan the whole array. We will take the users from the users that enter these number of elements in the first array. So for I equals to 0, I less than n1, I plus plus scanf. Take the second array, the number of elements. So we will take enter n2, then I equals to 0, I less than n2, I plus plus scanf. Now it's the actually procedure that we have discussed will start from here. Merging starts. Initially I will be 0, j will be 0, k will be 0, till I is less than n1 and j is less than n2. What that condition is in the while loop? The condition is, that means the procedure will going and going again and again till we have not traversed the both array. Because what ultimately we have to do? We have to combine the both arrays into the new array. That means we have to copy all the elements of array A as well as all the elements of array B into the new array C. That means the while condition will go for the both counters. While I is less than n1 and j is less than n2. That means still we have not gone through all the items. How the conditions will be checked down? If a of I is less than or equals to b of j, that means the first array has element lower. So see, this is the most important criteria here. Two steps we are merging together. That means, see what this statement means. C k plus plus is equals to a I plus plus. That means a of I will be copied out into c of k. With that, simultaneously we will increment the values of I plus plus and k plus plus. That means initially whatever values, just take an example here, I is equals to 0, k is equals to 0. That means a of 0 will be copied to c of 0. After that I will now increment it. That means now I will be 1 and k is also incremented. That means k will be now 1 as well. So what this assignment operation will do, it will assign the value and after that it will increment the counter value. Okay, else condition, that means in the else, see this is not the programming for that. What will be in the else? The in the else condition, c of k plus plus will be equals to b of j plus plus. Okay, and at the end we will forward the for loop for I equals to 0, I less than n1 plus n2 in the bracket, I plus plus, and just we will use the printf statement percent %d and c of I for printing the both merging sorted arrays for array A and array B. Okay, this was about the merging of two sorted arrays. Logic is two arrays will be given to you, total number of elements will be given to you. In the third array, you have to combine the both arrays, and simultaneously you have to take care for this merging with sorting. That means whatever will be the resultant array, that should be sorted as well. So logic is first one elements will be compared, the first element of both the arrays, whichever will be minimum value, that will be copied into the new array, and index of minimum value, that index of the array is incremented with simultaneously the new array has index initially from 0, and it is incremented in every situation, whether the element of first array is minimum or the element of second array is minimum. Okay, hope this is clear to you. Thank you for watching.